Hey guys, it's Helium Lemon 15. Welcome back to Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars. I just recorded an episode of Copper Odyssey, which was an absolute train wreck, so
Hi,
I hope
Andre.
I'll recover from that.
Hello, Georgie.
I believe we have to talk to...
No way.
talk to Andre about...
Does the guy... No.
the Bible verses?
Thanks for your help, Andre.
Maybe?
You're welcome.
Did we already do that? Labano says the Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris as the Institut Hermétique de Nerval. Apparently it's covered in Templar symbols. Okay. Is that a new location that shows up? Yep, it sure is. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay. Let's talk to this schlubby guy with yellow stuff all over his shirt.
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Who are you? Why do you have such ridiculous eyebrows?
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
I don't know what
Some
that
natural
is.
talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay.
He doesn't even want to work.
What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
At least you admit it.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Oh yeah.
What's unusual about the visitors to the
What excavation? Is
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
it's definitely the Templar
What
group.
does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
The Neo-Templars. Yeah. Alright, shake
I
hands.
was pretty sure that...
Yeah.
Be seeing you.
Moi, monsieur?
The shake and shock. Oh, George, you're so clever. Hello, dopey-looking security guard.
Excuse me?
Oui?
Who are you? Why does your face
So,
look like
what
that?
exactly are you doing here?
Why do you look like a
Guarding?
Pajama Sam
You
character?
expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard.
Oh yeah, because he's not dressed like a guard at all. He's dressed like Ben Stiller from flipping Night of the Museum, for crying
I'd
out
like
loud.
to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It
The
wouldn't happen to be an
Baphomet.
archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Yeah, but they're too stupid
What
to
do you
realize
know
it.
about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
I told this story in my
Talk to you
Copper
later.
Odyssey
Au revoir,
video
monsieur.
about how for about 10 minutes after I woke up this morning, my ear was in intense pain, and then it went away.
There was a
It
closed
wasn't
door with
fun.
toilets
My
scratched
ear
into the
still feels a
cheek
little
and ear.
funny. Just
That
my right
door's
ear.
locked, monsieur.
Sure it is. All right. We got a lot of stuff to interact with here. Just finishing my coffee, having a little.
The doorway led to an old utility closet
Burp.
that had lost its door.
Don't mind
There
me.
was nothing interesting in there.
Don't mind me at all. Don't mind me.
I couldn't
can-
imagine what
You
I'd
can
achieved by
heart
turning
me,
the dial.
you can soul me, but you shouldn't mind me.
I couldn't get...
Yeah, okay. So, there's a phone right here. Now, you might
Do you
not
mind if
expect
I use the
this
phone?
to
Be
be
my guest. I'm paid to guard this
a
door.
solution to a
The
puzzle in
phone
this
can
game,
look after itself.
but we want to
Hi,
use the
Nico.
phone and
Georges, what have you discovered?
ring up
Nothing
Nicole.
yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your
See, from the
voice.
sound of this
You did.
conversation,
Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
you would think, oh, the phone does nothing. Why would we want to use the phone? Right? Well, ooh, he's got a pot of paint. We want to steal that pot
Hey,
of paint.
monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah,
Paint pot, paint pot, paint pot.
Hi, it's
what?
Anything else? Look at our toilet chain. Look at our greasy
There
makeup.
be a conflagration.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir, monsieur. Ah, I wish I was French so I could say au revoir. You know, instead of au revoir, you know, like we Americans make it three
Hello, Nico.
syllables
It's
instead
me.
of two.
What do you want?
Some ideas.
You're the man on the spot, Georges. I can't hold your hand all of the time. Au revoir.
Well, at some
There
point,
was a telephone.
at some point,
The door was...
at some point. Okay, did we unlock more dialogue with you?
What is it?
Yes, we did.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now we're making progress. So use the key on the bathroom. Look at the toilet.
Being
Classic.
in a charming comfort station like this made me think
Fondly of the toilet in
Syria.
Syria.
That place was kept in pretty good order.
It
At
really
least
was.
It had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was.
I
all
liked
for a
the
good
the
cause.
system of like having a look at this giant cobweb. That's fun. They're literally shoving coal
I
into a
didn't-
boiler. It's
The
very
thing felt
interesting.
really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
Big demands. Big jobs, poo-poo extract. No, that's a Hatfield in the
boy.
North
Dirty soap.
song,
How
right?
do they do that?
Any Hatfield in the
Taps
North
were rusty.
fans? Didn't
Oh,
think
boy.
so.
The cold tap's washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
They look the same, George.
The tap
They look the same.
on the wall was an...
Yeah, it's basically just like every public restroom in New York. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So I think what we want to do is press the key into the soap.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
That good old
The key
point
had
and
made a
click
clear
adventure.
imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key.
Intrepid. What's it called? Like
I knew
MacGyver.
That plaster was a good idea.
Inventiveness? I don't know. Handiness? I don't have a better word for it.
With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
Now you need to use the
You
water.
can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
Yes, thank you, George. I agree completely. I agree because it's scientific fact, but whatever.
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast.
Thank you for always being so poetic,
The
George.
key's imprint was now filled with wet plaster.
Oh,
I
and then use the
to speed
dryer.
up the
Yeah.
process.
Okay, I'm using my brain here. Don't mind me. I'm using my brain. I'm figuring this stuff out. I just
Well, it had taken
taking
a
my
while,
time.
But I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in
Oh
the
yeah,
dark.
that coffee's kicking in. Woo!
I'd have to substitute it. for
Ooh,
a real
I'm
one. Trouble was, it
racing.
looked like
My mind's
plaster
racing.
and not metal. Then
I'm
again,
soaring over the clouds.
That plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until
Thank
I
you for the
made
hint,
it workable
George.
with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Okay. With the yellow paint, probably. Yes. So do we want the yellow paint? Yeah, we probably want...
Don't go with...
Okay. Here's your keys.
Hi again.
What?
Here's the key.
Merci.
Merci, monsieur. Oh, so he's giving us all the keys.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
So we probably want to paint this key yellow so it looks like gold. Or nickel or
Hey,
brass or
miss-
what,
okay.
copper on
I
it.
should think so. Meddling.
Alright, so is this the point when talking to Nicole does something? Let's hope so. Nicole is a nice name. Nicole. I have a cousin named Nicole.
Couleur.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi,
This
George.
sounds different.
What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Yeah, okay.
We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to
This
need
is
your
when
help,
George's
though.
crazy
Okay. What do you want me
harebrained
to do?
scheme.
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Not a painter, but you know. Not like Matisse, you know. Hey.
Hi.
This is literally
What
when we go, hey,
now?
there's a sexy woman on the phone.
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken with me.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her unk.
I love the way he says her hunk as il unk. Just without the H both times. There you go, George. Let's see how they're getting along.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why? Abuse. Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Well, he's pretty pissed off about that. Hey, so we need to use the bathroom
Hi
again.
again. I need to use...
Again?
Again
Already?
already.
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Wow. Good job, George. A little bathroom humor never hurt anyone. Except when it does. I don't know when it would.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Cool, cool. Now we need to give the fake key back to him.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Okay. What? What?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing. He was bound.
Okay, so how do we change how it feels?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
How do we do that?
On the key ring was a big... It was the key to the
Yeah.
On the key ring was a big old key that looked like it...
Huh.
The door was...
Oh, wait a second. Okay, go into the bathroom again.
Hi
Use the
again.
What is-
boiler, maybe?
Talk to you later.
Wait. We have the keys. Okay, so go into the bathroom. Heat up the key, maybe? I don't know. Come on, George. What do you want me to do?
I wasn't about... I didn't need to... The thing felt really hot.
Well, sue me for having an idea, you know? Do we go on the phone again?
I figured I'd better.
No.
Don't go.
Oh, what the hell? What's this?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was... The radiator was pumping out heat. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Oh, come on. You obviously want to...
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door.
Oh,
There was
does
nothing
it?
interesting in there.
Are you sure there was nothing interesting?
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
I might be stuck. Hello? Please help me. We have the plaster. We have nothing else that really helps. Do we need to do something with the real key now that we have it?
Maybe not.
Come on, game.
Hi again.
What?
After the amount of trouble I'd been... I wasn't about to...
Oh, okay.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I'm pretty sure we want to make him cold. So by making it colder in here,
I turned the heating off.
he will start to get cold. And then we're gonna need to...
As I'd hoped, the guard put his glove on.
Yeah, okay, so when he puts his gloves on, he's not gonna be able to feel the difference with the fake key. So that's what we want to do.
Hi again.
What?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the
There we go,
substitution.
that's the
Here's
puzzle.
keys.
That's how it
Thanks.
worked.
Merci, monsieur.
All because we looked at the thermostat. So make sure you check your surroundings carefully for every puzzle.
Talk to you later.
All right, now, what we want to do is use the key to get through to the excavation site, but we can't do that yet. Do we call Nicole again yet? Is she gonna be
Hi, Nico. It's me
happy
again.
or sad that we...
What
Yes,
you want to
okay.
say?
What
Okay,
did you
we're
say
making
to the
progress.
painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
I shan't.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.